Hey guys, it's Miss Brittany here. We're gonna go through and we're gonna count how many characters there are for these different characters from Disney, and then we're gonna circle the number that we find when we count them. All right. So let me get my pen ready. So here we're gonna count how many there are here from Shrek. I want to say this is Fiona, if I remember right. So we have 1, 2. So we need to come over here and we have the numbers 2, 3, and 5. So we said there were 2 Fionas, so we need to circle the number 2. So then we're going to come here and we're going to count how many of the donkeys from Shrek we have. So we have our choices are 4, 1, and 2. So we're looking to see how many there are. So we're going to count and we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to count how many Puss and Boots we have. So we have 1, 2, 3. Now look here, I'm going to find my 3 and I'm going to circle it. Then here we need to count how many Shreks we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to find my 5 and I'm going to circle it. So now we're going to come down here and we have our characters from Toy Story. So we're going to see how many hams we have. So we have 1, 2. We're going to find the 2 and we're going to circle it. Now we're going to see how many Buzz Lightyears here that we have. So we have 1, 2, 3. We're going to look over, find our 3, and we're going to circle it. And then how many of the Mr. Potato Heads we have here, and we just have 1. So we're going to come through and we're going to find the 1. We're going to circle it. And then we need to see how many Woodies we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to look and we're going to find the number 4. Okay, so now we're going to come through and we're going to circle the Ice Age guys. So we're going to count how many Sid the Sloths we have. So we have 1, 2, 3. We're going to circle the 3. I have forgotten what most of the Ice Age characters' names are. So Sid the Sloth's is the one I remember. So we're going to count how many woolly mammoths we got. So we have 1. So we're going to go through and we see the 1. We're going to circle it. Now we have our saber-toothed tiger. So we're going to go through and we're going to go 1, 2. So we're going to look and we're going to find the number 2 and circle it. Here we got to see how many squirrels we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to look at the numbers. We're going to find our 4 and we're going to circle it. So now we're going to go to Monsters, Inc. characters. So we're going to see how many Sullys we have. So we have 1, 2. And circle the 2. And how many Mike Wazowskis that we have. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to find our 4 and we're going to circle it. And then here we're going to see how many Randalls we have. So we have 1, 2, 3. We're going to find the 3 and we're going to circle it. And then how many of the Abominable Snowman we have. So we have just 1. So we're going to go through, we're going to find our number 1 and we're going to circle it. So now we are on Cars characters. You guys are doing great. We're almost done. So here we have Lightning McQueens. So we need to count how many there are. So there are 1, 2, 3. We're going to find 3 and circle it. Oops, went too far. So now we need to see how many Maters we have. So we have just 1. So we're going to go through. I see a 1, a 3, and a 4. So I'm going to circle the 1. So then we have here, I think her name's Sally. I don't really remember. And we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to circle that 1. And then we have the Dynaco car. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to look and we're going to find the 4 and circle it. Okay, and then we're going to finish off with some Lion King characters. So we need to see how many Simbas, or at least some Lion King characters, not, yeah. So we have 1, 2 Simbas. So I'm going to come through, I have 1, a 3, and then I find my 2 and I circle it. So then here, how many that we have of the king? So we have 1, 2, 3. So we're going to find our 3 and circle it. And then we have Pumbaa. So we only have 1 here. So we need to look at our numbers. We have a 3, a 1, and the 2. So we're going to circle the 1. And then we just need to figure out how many Timons have for our last problem. So we're going to count. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to come through. I have a 2, a 1, and then the 4 is what I'm going to circle. Good job, guys. Way to go. And you did really awesome. And that is it for our quick little counting worksheet.